Hello and welcome back to another edition of Cake Tap Reviews. Today on tap, we do not have a beer. On our website, we get so many hits looking for the appropriate glassware for beers that I thought it was only appropriate to go ahead and to come up with a video that really highlights and showcases what beers go with which glasses. It can be so confusing. You have Tulip glasses, pint glasses, Pilsner glasses, you know, another pint glass. You have goblets. Where does it end? What goes with what? Sometimes even I get confused. I don't remember all the time. But you have your staples. Once you find out what glass what style of beer you enjoy, you'll probably only use one or two of these. So let's weed through all these and see what we come up with here in terms of what beer goes with what style. So once you find the style of beer that you like, just stick with the glass and just run with it. My most versatile glass, well, for me, is probably this Tulip glass because I drink a lot of Belgian light ales. So this is probably the one that I use the most out of all of these here. But for you might use the Pilsner glass, which is more for lagers, or the Goblet. We'll get into them. We'll run down the more popular ones, and hopefully give you a better understanding and idea of what glass to use with what beer. So let's get started here, and I think first we will go with the Pilsner glass. Okay, so the first glass we have up is our Pilsner glass. This glass is really designed to showcase the beer. That's why it's tall, slender. When you pour it, you'll see the bubbles coming off. You'll see the golden hue. You'll see the head. It'll be showcased there. And this is really used for lagers, primarily lagers. I mean, you could use it for wit beers too, but you really want to use it for lagers. So lagers could be anything from your American light lagers, Bud Lights, Heinekens, all the way to your darker lagers, which I have here, which are like Doppelbocks. They're still lagers, they're just darker. And this glass is designed to showcase the beer. Okay, these two glasses here are essentially the same glass. This, though, is a Nonic pint glass, and this here is a 12-ounce tumbler glass. They're essentially the same thing, and they're just designed to showcase your beer, but give you large quantities of beer. This one being a 16-ounce, this one being 12. Very different things. This tumbler glass, because of its design and because of the ridges that it has in it, is really designed for wheat beers, or Hefeweizens, or any wheat beers that you have. Now this here is pretty much just for quantity. It's also convenient. You have like a little ridge here. It's a little grip, which is good as well. Same thing on this, except it cuts in. So there's a grip. It just cuts in here. And things for like porters and stouts, things of that nature, you would use this glass for. So I'm lumping these two together because they're essentially the same glass, just for two different purposes. So the next glass we have here is the Tulip glass, which, as you can see, is the one that gets used most in my house. It is, for me, because I love Belgian beers, it is what I use the most. Now, this glass is designed for Belgian pale ales. So you would use it for things like Rarevos, Pirat. You would use it for Triple Carmelit. You would use it for the Chouf here and Mischief. These are all pale. By pale, I mean like golden color, golden straw colored Belgian ales. It's designed to trap and give you a nice volume here of beer, but at the same time trap the head and taper the head, which creates a nice, 2 to 3, sometimes even more inches of head here at the top. The next glass we have here is the chalice, or the goblet. This is designed to really trap in and create head. So what you'll have usually on these child's glasses, not particularly this one, I have a few up there that do, they'll have marks on the side and they'll have some etching at the bottom. So this one has one of those, has an etched design at the bottom. What that design is meant to do is really to create carbonation and create the head in the beer. So what do you use this for? This is used for dark Belgian ales. So anything like this, your Continent here to Chimay, any of the Chimay blue, red, yellow as well, you know, St. Bernardus, Ab 12, things like that. Anything that's dark and Belgian goes right here in this glass. The last glass I have for you here is the Snifter. What these are designed to do, these are designed to showcase the aroma in beers. And when I say beers, I really mean high alcohol beers. So anything like an Imperial Stout, which is perfect for this glass. This particular one, KBS, is perfect for this because what it does, this has such a strong coffee flavor. So what it does, it traps all that you know, beer at the bottom and tapers at the top, much like the Tulip glass, and it creates just a small pocket of aroma for you. So when you're taking a sip there, you're smelling all that, in this case, coffee flavor smell. Excuse me. So this beer, this is you know, again, great for any dark, heavy. When I mean by heavy, by high alcohol beers. Okay, so if you don't have anything, you can't find glasses, or you just don't have any, and you want to try something, there are two glasses that you have to have, and that's you know, a glass like this, a pint glass. This is not a pint glass because it's only 12 ounces, but a pint glass like this, or anything that's cylindrical. This is just cylindrical. It has a taper at the bottom, and it's just, you know, it's just a glass. But it's very versatile. You can use this for, as I'm drinking here, a wheat, to those stouts that I was talking about earlier. Now the second one replaces all those, it replaces a chalice, it replaces a tulip, and it replaces a snifter. And it's an oversized red wine glass. This has a large mouth here, and it's hefty. It holds a lot of beer in there. And it's stemmed. So when you're drinking it, you're not touching the chalice and warming up the beer. Or excuse me, you're not touching the glass and warming up the beer. You're holding it by the stem. So this can replace 3 glasses, and that's, again, a goblet, the tulip, and the snifter. So you can use this for the high gravity stouts, to the dark Belgians, and the light Belgians as well. So if you don't have anything, and you have an oversized, you know, big red wine glass like this, give it a shot, and just to see what it looks like. So if you want any 2 recommendations on any of these to buy, it's these 2 right here. This is the same thing, so I'm going to include this as well. These are the glasses to buy, because this replaces so many, and this goes with so many different styles as well. So yeah, that's it. That's my alternative recommendation for you. And these also can be found in my previous post about you know, buying glassware for $4.57, of which both of these were purchased at IKEA. This is an IKEA. I think this was like $1.50, and this was more like 75 cents, something like that. So combined, you know, combined here we have $2 and what, 20 cents, something like that. So you can't go wrong for $2.20 with 2 glasses. So again, they're at IKEA too. So there you go. Okay, so there you have it. You have all the different types of glasses. There are more than this. So if you want to find out more information or more glasses that you can use here, you know, there are tons out there. Just do the research. There are specific glasses for specific beers. This one happens to be a Chimay glass designed specifically for Chimay beers, but it's a chalice, so it doesn't really matter. This again this is a stone Imperial Russian Stout glass. It's designed for them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the only thing you can use it for. You know, you have other beers. The more popular ones are like the Sam Adams glass. Here, let me get that one for you. You have here the Sam Adams glass, which is a great glass. You find these all over the place. And this is also another glass that I use. I don't use it as regularly as these, but I do use this one as well. So in the end, if you're looking to get your glassware started, start simple, start small. You might just want to try that red wine glass out that I told you, or one of these two here, just to get you started and just to see if you can notice any difference. And trust me, you will notice a difference when you're drinking out of a glass instead of the bottle. So, if you have any comments or you have any questions, leave them on the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer you back. So, keep drinking and take it easy.